though there really should only be one side. After all, this is a we issue, not a fight, not an us and them argument. This is a we issue. Now that that's out of the way, I guess it's time to address the elephant in the room. How on earth are we going to balance the budget? I don't propose that I have an answer to this, nor do I propose that I know everything there is to know about the district's finances. I won't deny my ignorance in this area. However, in the research that I've done in the 2 hours I've had to write this, I've come up with some questions that I'd like to ask the board. They aren't loaded questions, and I believe that they're fair, so I would really appreciate open consideration. To begin, energy costs from 2017 to 2018 have been raised from approximately $189,461.81 to $210,000, as according to the budget presentation you just had shown, and are expected to remain steady for the 2019 to 2020 budget. That is about a $20,000 rise in energy expenditures. Now, I'm sure what I'm about to propose has already been discussed and decided on, but I would like to see how that budget might change if, during the warmer fall and spring months, no air conditioning was run in Pottstown schools. Furthermore, I would like to see the changes, however minor those might be, that refraining from running heat until absolutely necessary would cause in the budget. Do we have an estimate of the annual cost of air conditioning per year for heating? I'm aware that $58,000 in energy savings has been considered, according to Evan Brandt from the Mercury, but perhaps it's time to revisit energy costs in evaluating the budget deficits. Air conditioning, though a marvel of the modern world and a comforting commodity, is an unnecessary expense. Another part of the budget I looked into was repairs and maintenance services, which rose from 2017 to 2018's cost of $254,339.02 to 2019's $360,000. Again, a cost projected to remain the same for the upcoming school year. Perhaps with lighter use of air conditioning and heating, this portion of the budget could also be re-examined due to decreased chances of malfunction within these systems. Even if this was not the case, such a stark rise in expenditure, to reiterate a rise of over $105,000, should definitely be taken into consideration in the context of potential program cuts if it has not been considered already. I understand that cuts have already been made wherever possible in order to avoid making cuts to programs. I understand that everybody's hands are tied and that at this point it seems impossible to balance the budget without harming one program or another, but Pottstown has a history of making it work. What I, and I'm sure others here tonight, fear is that if cuts are made this year, they won't stop. Every year we'll take a little more off the top, and eventually we'll be left with arts programs so impotent that it wouldn't even matter if we cut them out entirely. The question, when does it stop, rings loud and clear in the minds of all that might be affected by these cuts, and I firmly believe that the answer should be before it even begins. What you receive now is a desperate plea from a community of artists, musicians, and linguists to continue the work done in keeping our programs afloat. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.